Hi, I'm Damien Roy and welcome on my guitar lesson YouTube channel. Today let's work on another theory lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to my guitar lesson YouTube channel. And you can find the lesson also on my Patreon, so check on the link there if you want the full tab and the guitar profile. So today we're going to work on what we call the order of the sharps. Ooh, what does that mean? So I know you guys are working on the circle of fifths and fourths and all those theory lessons. I believe that and think that it's better to start working this way here. What are the order of the sharps? First of all, the sharp is what we call an alteration of the note. So we're going to change the note, and it's usually the sharp is going to raise the note a semitone higher. So for example, instead of having F here, string 1, fret 1, you'll have F sharp here. So the sound is higher of a half step. So those famous Benedictine monks we talked about previously invented kind of the sharp. And because they wanted to have other keys besides C major. In C major, you have no sharps, and you're respecting the structure of the major scale. So here, we're working with the order of the sharps, which you should learn by heart. So it's Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. If you're taking the French way, I know that in English, you're learning all those notes there. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Ti, Si. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Ti. You say Ti instead of Si, but you can learn Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. So just learn it by heart. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. So that's important. They created, the Benedictine monks, that famous order of sharps because they realized that there was a logic way for the understanding of respecting the major scale structure, and allow them to have, and us now, to have all those different major keys. And not only staying like for a century in the key of Ut, which was the C scale. So you have to learn all those sharps there. Okay, so how does it work? You raise a half step from the last sharp to get the key. So in the order, if you have one sharp on the key, it's going to be F sharp, not another sharp. So after your treble clef, if you have one sharp, it's going to be F sharp. So in F sharp, if you go higher than F sharp, you're going to have the note G. So that means for a major key, you're in G major. So let's give it a try here. F sharp, G. It works. It sounds like a major scale. I'm playing the notes from G to G, and I'm respecting the structure of the major scale, having the F sharp. So, and I have a half step between the third and fourth note and the 7th and 8th note. If you have two sharps, so you're going to have F sharp and C sharp. So there, you're going to take the second sharp of your list, so F sharp and C sharp is going to be C sharp, and raise the C sharp of a half step. So what's higher than C sharp? D. So you're following the C scale. D. Okay? So I'm going to be in D major for my major key here. So let's give it a try. D. So I'm going from D to D, and all the Fs and all the Cs are going to have a sharp. And that sounds like a major scale, and it's a scale of D major. Now, if you have three sharps, you're going to have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. You're going to take the G sharp and raise it a half step. So what's a half step higher of a G sharp? It's the note A. So I'm going to be here in presence of the A major scale. It still sounds like a major scale. We have nothing exotic, so I'm playing A to A, and all my Fs, all my Cs, and all my Gs are sharp. Let's go on if you have four sharps. So four sharps, you're going to have F, C, G, and D sharp. So you're going to take the D sharp, which is the last sharp as we used here, raise it a half step, and you're going to have the note E. So in E major, you have 4 sharps. You have the 4 sharps of that order list. So let's play E major. E major. Let's go now on the next scale here. So if we have like 5 sharps, so we're going to have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. So Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, H, and A sharp. We're going to be in the key of B major. So B major, because the last sharp is A, we're going to raise from A sharp going to B. So A sharp to B, it's a half step. Let's play it, starting on the B. And we have, here we have the B major scale. So now, if we have Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi. So with, you have 6, you're going to have like 6 sharps there. The last sharp is going to be E sharp. So watch out. E sharp is kind of like, it's the same note than F, let's say, okay? E sharp is F, okay? So what would be the semitone higher than E sharp? If you think it as an F, it's going to be the note F sharp. So here we're going to be an F sharp major. So we have 6 sharps there. So I'm starting on F sharp. I know I'm not following the traditional patterns you're going to find on other YouTube channels here. I'm really thinking note by note there for that. And that's what you should do too. Learn your notes on your guitar neck there, and you can play scales wherever you want. You can create the chords wherever you want. You will fully understand theory, okay? Stop working with the letters, and later stop working with the tab there. For the theory, that's really important. Now, if you have all the sharps you're going to have here, so you're going to have Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. So B at the end. So B sharp is kind of the same note than C. So what is higher than B sharp? It's going to be C sharp. That means if you have all the sharps there after the treble clef at the key, you're going to be in C sharp major scale. Yes, it does exist. Yes, it does. So let's play it. There we go. So we played all those different keys there. So first thing, don't forget to learn by heart the order of the sharps. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. Just learn it by heart there. And follow the rule of raising the last sharp of your list order of a semitone to get the key that you're going to be playing in, or of what you have to write. So this is useful also if you're going to write some songs, you're going to write a melody or solo, you got to know in what key you're going to be working in. So you need to know, for example, the number of sharps you're going to have in your key. All this is important for composing, arranging, improvising, and understanding theory. I hope you enjoyed this theory lesson applied on the instrument, because I strongly think that this is the best way of learning, of course, because you can really hear the sound and test it there. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you like the lesson, give me a like. Also, I have a Patreon. You could find the whole lesson there on my Patreon PDF and guitar profile. Good practice.